On this episode, we talk to a brand new business in Columbus,
Boutique Elise.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another #Celebrate Columbus show. My name is Josh Burnett, and as you can see, we've got a special guest with us today. I'm really excited about this episode. A brand new business here in Columbus has come to town, and so I'm walking down the street on Washington Street one morning, and I saw that there was this brand new business near the Cummins store, and I was like, man, I gotta check this out. And so I went inside and I met Renee here. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to Columbus?
My name is Renee Narrett, and I'm the owner of Boutique Elise.
Yeah, and so I saw this boutique, and I'm like, man, this is pretty cool. But there's something different about this boutique than any other boutique I've personally seen. We're going to talk about that later. So I'm so excited. Thank you, Renee, for being on the show.
Thank you.
In Columbus, let's get into the show. So Renee, you're the owner of this brand new business, Boutique Elise. Tell us a little bit about it.
Boutique Elise is a men's and women's clothing boutique. And we have two locations. One's in Brownstown, Indiana, and one is just started here. And we're just a really unique clothing store.
Tell us a little bit about what makes you unique.
So we offer men's clothing, which is pretty unique. And then also we have sizes from extra small to 3XL. That makes us a little bit unique as well.
And what do you call that collection?
The Curve Collection.
I like that. I like that a lot. My wife and I, we go to boutiques. She really likes boutiques over kind of your traditional clothing stores. But one of the things that we notice is that sizes are very limited, and usually you have to be like a 0 to wear anything. And so I like that you have both.
Yes.
And it's so unique. You have men's clothing too.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I went there, you helped me pick out something for the fall.
Yes.
What inspired you to have men's clothing?
Well, I had just been to a lot of boutiques, and there would be guys come in with their wife, significant other, whatever, and they just look so bored.
Yes, yes.
And so now I like to let them shop while the other person is shopping as well. And then, I mean, guys like to look good too, so
right.
I like to add that to my store.
Very cool. What inspired you to bring your business to Columbus?
So like I said, we have two locations. One's in Brownstown. Brownstown is a little bit smaller, obviously. And then I really like the idea of Columbus being bigger. There's so much culture, and I was familiar with the area because I'm originally from Brownstown. So really that's what drew me to Columbus.
Yeah, and so you talked about your first store was started in Brownstown.
Yes.
And obviously it had to be successful there to come to Columbus. Tell me a little bit so far in just your brief run here in Columbus. What are you finding out so far?
I'm finding out that everyone is very, very supportive. They have really welcomed a new business like myself to the area, and everyone seems very receptive to the clothing that I'm showing, and they really like it. So.
How would you describe your style at the store?
The store style or my personal style?
Let's do both.
Okay. My personal style is a little edgier, but then I know that not everyone likes that. So the store's style has a little bit of everything. It's got some boho pieces. It's got some leather jackets, which is more my style. So I kind of like to incorporate everything into that.
So right now, obviously, it's the fall and winter time is when we're recording this. What are some of the pieces of clothing for both guys and girls that we'll be able to find there?
So we've got a lot of vests in the store right now, and we have some guys' vests coming in too.
Oh, cool.
Like the puff vest.
Yeah.
For the guys, and then for the girls too. We also have different accessories, hats, scarves. Those are always really big for the fall and winter. Like I said, the leather jackets. It's a really good staple piece for fall and winter. So those are some things.
How are you different than traditional clothing stores?
So traditional clothing stores sometimes have a lot of one item to purchase. With our boutique, we really like to have unique things, which means we only order 6 of one style.
Okay.
So normally it comes in 2 smalls, 2 mediums, 2 larges. And that's just, I don't like people wearing the same thing as me, and I know other people don't like that too.
Yeah, I think that's one of my wife's fears.
Yeah.
And you know, most ladies and even guys, like, we have this fear that we're gonna go into work or wherever, like we're out on a good date, and we're like, I'm wearing the same exact clothing as you.
Right, and that's what we try and get away from.
Okay, what are some other things?
The Curve collection is another thing that makes us unique.
Tell us one more time what the Curve collection is.
The Curve collection is, we try and offer extra small all the way up to 3XL.
Nice.
In sizing. So we try and have something for everyone.
So Renee, how do you like owning your own business?
I love owning my own business. I'm not gonna lie, it's exhausting.
Oh, for sure.
There's a lot to do, but I just love the freedom of being able to do my own thing and get to make the decisions myself, even though I'm sometimes indecisive, but I like the idea of having freedom.
Yeah, I think it's so cool. I mean, you're a young entrepreneur that you've already franchised yourself. You know, you've got, how's the Brownstown store doing?
It's doing really, really well.
And I would think if you can do really well in a small community like Brownstown,
Yes.
you know, theoretically, it's gonna do really well here.
Yeah, that's what I hope.
Yeah, and so with that, you know, you kind of get to control your own destiny, right? You know, it'd be different if you were a store manager. I mean, you're the owner.
Right.
What are some of the things that you do as an owner? You know, do you go out and actually pick the clothing yourself? I
do, and that's one of my favorite things to do, is we go to apparel market, and I really like touching, feeling the clothes, because if a clothing item is really stiff or really itchy, like, I'm not gonna buy that. And I know that my customers aren't either. So that's one of the things that I really, really like to do, is go look at the clothes and hand pick them myself.
Have you always loved fashion?
Yes, yeah.
What kind of got you into that?
I just really like the different colors, being creative, and that's kind of the outlet that I went towards. Whenever I was little, I wanted to be a wedding dress designer.
Nice.
And then it kind of just evolved into having my own business and fashion. So.
Well, have you always owned your own business, or did you do something else other than with clothing?
So it kind of related. I was a high school teacher before in the Family Consumer Science department. So you can teach clothing and textiles with that.
Okay.
But I was a nutrition and wellness teacher, so taught
Very
kids
cool.
how to cook.
So are you doing that anymore?
No, I'm not. Whenever I opened the second store, I quit teaching and putting all of my time into this.
There's too much stuff going on
It
to
is,
be able
yes,
to do
it's
that.
a lot.
That's a good problem to have.
Yes, that's right.
Hello, my name is Matt Gatesy and I'm chef and owner of Indiana Smokehouse. We're open Tuesday through Sunday. In addition to our regular menu, we always have a featured item. Tuesday, we have tacos. Wednesday, $7 draft beers. Thursday, burnt ends. Friday, salmon. Saturday, sausage. Sunday, loaded french fries or tater tots. I welcome you to join us on your next meal. We're located at 2825 Middle Road.
And we're back here on the hashtag Celebrate Columbus show. Thank you for tuning in. We're talking with Renee from Boutique Elise. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
We're now going to kind of deviate from Columbus's questions, and we're going to do a segment called If You Only Knew. Okay?
Yes,
are you ready?
I'm ready.
These are kind of rapid fire questions. First thing that comes to mind, okay?
Okay.
One word to describe yourself.
Creative.
Creative, cool. What's your favorite food?
Ice cream.
Ice cream, okay. What's one of your guilty pleasures?
Watching reality TV.
Nice. Which one? Or multiple?
Anything on Bravo, probably. Sadly.
What makes you happy?
Probably the store. Just
Yeah.
seeing the success that it's had.
For sure. Characteristic you most value in others?
Honesty.
Something people don't know about you?
The first thing that came to my mind is I like to read the ending of books, because if it doesn't have a happy ending, then I won't read it.
That's interesting. All right, who is your childhood celebrity crush?
Childhood celebrity crush? Probably like Justin Timberlake or something.
Okay. Who's one person or group in Columbus that you would like to celebrate?
The Chamber of Commerce. They've been so supportive and helpful for small businesses like myself.
Awesome, and maybe you guys knew this, but if not, we're actually shooting the hashtag Celebrate Columbus show here in the Chamber of Commerce, so that's
Yes.
very fitting. They're a great group. What's your favorite restaurant in Columbus?
My favorite restaurant probably would be Henry's Social Club.
Very good. Right here on Washington Street
It
too.
is, yeah, right across the street.
Renee, where can we find out more about Boutique Elise?
You can look at our website, which is www.boutiqueelise.com, or you can also look at our Facebook and Instagram page, which is @ShopBoutiqueElise.
Okay, well, how about we do something special just so that everybody can see it right now?
Okay. Link it up, Aaron.
Yes, so right there you can find out the information about Boutique Elise, but also where's your physical location? Tell us both in Brownstown and Columbus, and then times and things.
Okay. So the Columbus location is at 408 Washington Street, right by the Commons area. And we are open Tuesday through Saturday. Tuesday through Thursday is 10 to 6. Friday is 11 to 7, and Saturday is 10 to 2. And then our Brownstown location is located just right on Main Street, right by the courthouse. And it is open Wednesday through Saturday. Wednesday and Thursday is 10 to 4, Friday is 10 to 6, and Saturday is 10 to 2.
Okay, very cool. Maybe that was a lot of information there, so we're gonna have something right here just to tell you that a little bit. I know, Aaron, you're gonna love that. But hey, before we go, first of all, I wanna say thank you for coming on the show. It means a lot to me to have a brand new business coming to town, and we wanna support you. That's the cool thing about Columbus. You know, we're actually one of the best in the whole state for small business and, you know, entrepreneurship and startup businesses. So we're glad to have you here. Before we go though, we like to have a question of the day. And so this is your opportunity to ask Columbus any question you want, and make sure, guys, to fill out or answer the question in the comments below, because there might be something cool in it for you. So what's your question of the day?
I would like to know, what is your favorite fall and winter clothing accessory?
A lot of options there.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be good information to get from everybody. So what's your favorite fall and winter accessory? Renee, I want to thank you so much for being on the hashtag Celebrate Columbus show. Columbus, thank you for tuning in, and you keep asking questions, and we'll keep celebrating Columbus together.